My dad created a living trust to protect us. Then my sister betrayed him. My father thought creating a living trust would protect his family, avoid probate, and keep us united after he was gone. He did everything the lawyers told him to do. What he didn't plan for was betrayal from inside his own family. And by the time the truth came out, it was already too late to undo the damage. My dad was the kind of guy who believed in planning ahead. He wasn't rich, but he had done well. A small but successful construction business, a paid-off house in Southern California, retirement accounts, savings he'd spent decades building. After watching one of his friends' families get torn apart in probate court, my dad decided he wouldn't let that happen to us. So he hired an estate planning attorney and created a revocable living trust. The trust named my dad as the trustor, himself as the initial first trustee, and his 2 children, me and my sister Ella, as equal beneficiaries. Everything was supposed to be simple. When I'm gone, he told us, you split everything 50-50. No fighting, no court, no drama. And for a long time, it seemed like that plan worked. As my dad got older, things changed. I lived out of state for work, but Ella stayed close. So when dad needed help with paying business bills, reviewing bank statements, managing payroll, he turned to her. Eventually, she became successor trustee, signatory on all the business accounts, and the person everyone trusted to handle things. Dad would say, I don't know what I'd do without her. I thought it was sweet. I didn't realize it was dangerous. And here's the part that matters. Trusts don't protect you from the wrong trustee. That's something no one tells you. The first sign something wasn't wrong didn't come with shouting or accusations. It came quietly. Dad started saying things like, money feels tighter lately. That didn't make sense because my sister told me business was good. Then suppliers started calling. The bills were late. Dad blamed himself. He always did. One night, he asked me to look at the accounts, just to double check. What I saw made my chest tighten. Small transfers, here and there, over time, for years. Money moving, but always to Ella. The total? Just under $400,000. When Dad confronted her, there were no tears, no excuses, no apologies. Instead, she said something I'll never forget. You were going to leave it to me anyway. I just took it early. She claimed she deserved it for helping. She earned it. It wasn't stealing because it was family money. That moment broke my father, not just financially, emotionally. Because the person he trusted most saw the trust as permission. I watched my father realize in real time that the child he protected didn't protect him back. After that day, nothing was the same. Family dinners stopped. Phone calls went unanswered. Holidays felt tense and hollow. Dad tried to fix it. He really did. He talked about changing things, about making it right, about protecting what was left. But every move he made felt too late. The trust he thought would keep us united had quietly become a weapon, and Ella knew exactly how to use it. When Dad went back to the attorney to see what could be done, Ella made the first move and sued the trust. What was supposed to avoid probate turned into full-blown litigation. The trust was on the hook to pay for forensic accountants, multiple attorneys, court filings. Ella claimed she had every right to the money, that Dad had approved it all, that she was being punished unfairly, even slandered in court. The legal fees alone burned through tens of thousands of dollars. Dad was exhausted, emotionally, physically. He told me, I never thought my own child would do this to me. The irony, the trust meant to preserve wealth, was actively destroying it. By the time the case settled, my sister was removed as trustee. She received a small settlement just to end the litigation, and my dad's health had declined dramatically. He passed away just 6 months later. What should have been a clean, trusted administration, a peaceful transition for the family business, turned into stress, estrangement, permanent family damage. The business closed, the litigation ended, and I haven't spoken to my sister since. Here's the truth no one likes to say. A living trust doesn't protect you from the wrong people. It only works if trustees are chosen carefully, oversight exists, clear limits are set, and blind trust in the people you love doesn't replace accountability. Documents don't replace character. Money doesn't change people. In the end, it reveals them. The original poster asks, so if this were your family, would you forgive her? Try to repair the damage, or would you cut her off completely? Let us know in the comments. Key takeaways. Character matters. Pick a trustee that will always act in your best interest, not his or her own. Be sure the trustee understands his or her obligation as fiduciary duties. That means they must put the benefit of the trust over their own personal interests and personal financial gain. Make sure the trust has provisions for annual financial reviews and accountability. Whenever the trustor, in this case the dad, is no longer the trustee, the new trustee should be required under the trust to provide accountings and financial records to the living beneficiaries. A provision like this would have prevented Ella from sneaking money out of the trust. This story is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you want legal advice on probating a case, writing your will, creating or amending your living trust, or setting up an estate plan, reach out to an estate planning attorney in your area. www.lawtaxnotary.com for help in California.